Hi, welcome. I'm Priscilla Batzell. This is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery's demonstrations and tutorials. Let's have some fun. 16 by 20 inch canvas, some dazzling white, they expect might make or resist, might not. I don't much care. This is my start. No matter what I get, it's probably going to be a layer in a process. This is Colourarte 24 karat gold. I've thought about my colors and I got the cap off a few things. If some of them are open, those would be the ones that we'll be using. I want to use, first of all, for some reason, my yellow-orange mix I used to call tangerine. And it does not matter what I do at this stage, in my opinion. I'm going to use some dancing fuchsia. Oh, I found a cap. Cool. I've got alizarin rose. But I also have Rhapsody Rose, which is much closer to the dancing fuchsia. Now I have to make up my mind what else is coming. And I think I'm going to use a little bit of orange. A little bit of orange crush. I'm going to try and shake it even though I know there's almost nothing in the bottom there. Whoop. Yeah, spewing is fine. Once I get my start, I'll make up my mind what's coming next, but the Miami Magenta was handy and could have been Groovy Guava. It might still be Groovy Guava. Although that looks like the less strong mix. I made up 2 bottles by accident one time. Let's go for the tickled pink instead. And then I'm just going to spatula everything into place. And use it. Oh, a perfect color to fix something. Really inclined to use that there. Whatever the residual is, I've got to be careful because it starts to adhere and creates a suction I don't want. Repeatedly. And I talked about the gold and I might as well just go for it because I can always black things out tomorrow. I'm going to swivel this around and have a look at it from the other direction. I went in the wrong direction. Oh my god. I don't actually mind burying that somewhat. Could bring it back to tomorrow. I wonder when I'm going to get brave enough to use black. Or even more tickled pink. I still have a little time left before dinner, so I'm going to do it. Take my Snapdragon out of the way, close the top, and give it a shot. Come what be. Seem to want to blend it in. Which might require more. Seems to me I have done this before. Well, if I don't like it, it means I'll do something else with it. Like use it like I expected to begin with as a background. Or just keep playing with it. Well, if I made a mess, I had fun doing it. It was part of the plan, so I can't complain. I guess we'll find out how much texture I leave behind. I am going to indulge myself in a little more alizarin rose. And then whatever's coming tomorrow will come tomorrow. Well, that did not completely go as I had expected, but I've got a smaller brush. You know what? I've got a nail art tool. Maybe that's exactly right. I wonder how much of that would go if I swipe right over it. So this is dry, and I actually do kind of like it. Probably should have taken a picture of it dry, but I want to do a transfer onto it. If I can get it stabilized back there. And it doesn't have to be a lot of transfer. I pulled out scoops and shovels. I think the scoop is more likely. I originally thought that one, which was just part of some packaging, would be good, but this is the one that's calling to me right now. And I'm going to use Dazzling White. I'm going to use some black, which is really unusual. Some Decor 24 karat gold. I'm going to try and keep it simple. This is Mead and Black. If I need more paint, I don't think it'll take me too long. This is Rhapsody Rose. I was thinking about yellow. I'm still thinking about yellow. This is Cerulean Blue. I think I'm going to go back again and add a little bit more gold. And maybe some more white. Just to make sure I have enough. Now generally, if I scooped it up and put it in something else, it would probably be a more interesting mix to me, but I'm going to try it this way. I'm going to put some yellow in there. This is probably a yellow-orange or a Tuscan Sun. You can tell I'm feeling not very brave about it. So, I really wanted it to be mostly black and gold. I'm going to take my little scoop with the tape across the end. And the blue. Scrape off the bottom. Actually, I'm going to use a scrape dish. Scrape off the bottom. I'm going to get a little more white in there and some black, because that's how I want to start this. Right in the center of this spiral. I think I'm going to try and manipulate. What have I got? I need a nail art tool. That won't work. Or will it? It'll work well enough. I wonder what I did with the one I wanted. I think that'll be okay. I'm going to grab some more. Boy, that Rhapsody Rose really took over. Makes me want to put some more white in there. I go back in. I'm also thinking about using squeeze bottles to just put black and gold and maybe white in as well. I want that white in there that I'm talking about. Maybe the gold won't hurt it either. I want a bigger scoop. I'm used to a bigger scoop is more likely what I should be saying. Probably just going to leave those dashes in there. I really want that nail art tool. I'm bet I put it in the bucket. Leave that end out. I'm really tempted to grab the shovel. I'm almost to the point where I could rationalize just doing what I said I was going to start out to do. Just need to figure out where this is going exactly. I really don't mind when it skips, but I wish it would keep going. Okay, where else? I'm really liking this. Almost used my paint up, and when that's done, then I'll think about squeeze bottles. I really didn't want to make any of that purple go away. Maybe one more. If I've got one more scoop, I'll use it. And I could always add more paint tomorrow if I want. I think I might be good. I want to put some gold in the back of that scoop so the rest of the paint will come out. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm willing to try it once. I might just swallow it. Or else. If I've got it, I might as well use it, right? Hoping my head isn't blocking everything. Just gonna bring that over to the edge. I've got a little gold left in my scoop. Take it out with my silicone brush. Throw the scoop away. Try and plan some way to use it. Can't believe I've been using the same pan for about 10 years. Well, maybe only 8. Could be 7. Time for that to go in the bucket. I think I'm going to put a little bit of this right here. Now, if I want to put gold and black and white and so on, I kind of want to put the black on first. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Well, I didn't mean to dollop. That's a Q-tip away. If I'm lucky. Maybe 2. And I do moisten them first, so they're more absorbent. Okay, I don't know if I love the black. There might be more work on this tomorrow when I have more time. I don't want to really be in too much of a rush. Oh, I have a smaller bottle to attempt to modify the stream. Not sure that worked. But I don't hate it either. Alright, whatever it is, it's a good experiment. I learned a few things. I'm going to be good to go for now. I don't actually mind it a bit. I might like it better tomorrow. I love, love, love how this looks over here. It's a really good start. There's a few things I don't care for, but I could probably fix them tomorrow. We'll see what happens. It might be done. You can never tell with me. It was definitely fun. And it's worth doing transfers again. This is the next day, and I love how this turned out, but I have a smaller scoop and one that holds more. Plus the one I was using is still wet from the tape being dipped in water. So I'm going to go ahead and use a lot more dazzling white. And maybe I should be using a smaller container. It probably would be smarter of me. This would be easier to scoop out of. But I'm going to try this first. And I want to put a little bit of gold in there. I'm going to use the smaller distribution system. And this time I think I'm going to add a little bit of Whispering Wisteria. But I think Red Violet would work the same way. I've still got my scrape dish. I was kind of afraid I might overdo it, and I kind of think I did. So I'm going to try something before I decide to wipe it out. This is my nail art tool. And it may fill back in. I'm going to use some of that paint on my nail art tool to fill in this little canvasy spot. Move some of that right out to the edge. I guess I'm okay with that. If I'm not, I can still motivate it a little bit. That one not so much. So what color shall I put in there next? I think cerulean blue. Maybe I'll just, yeah, I'm going to do it. Since I tipped that tool back, I should have more flow from the back to the front. I'm still trying to remember to wipe off the excess. This time I'm going to tip it. and lift it quicker. Not quick enough. I want some of that gone. What can I do to get rid of it? That's all. I can use my finger. I think that'll be alright. Although it does look like I have a lump there. I'll use some of that paint up there to fill in. It's definitely an experiment worth taking the time to figure out. But I think it's going to take more time than a short video will allow. But I do like the white. I just think I might want to slide a little bit of blue right in there. I'll grab another. I want to throw some more gold in. I might like some orange. Maybe I'll go for this yellow orange that I used to call tangerine. I totally want to do something along the lines of covering up some of that black smear that I don't care for. And I wanted to see if I could drag it out fast enough, if I could cover something up that I wanted to cover up. It could be used as a writing tool, I guess. I just have to teach myself how to use it. Without dripping, which is going to be a tall order, I think. I want one more thing here, and I want some red in there, which in this case is Rhapsody Rose. I haven't gone about this in this way before. If I take a little bit of this paint and then that paint and layer it in between, then I get a nicer mix, which is a lot more like the residuals left over from painting than a have to live with the little trail. Yeah, and I keep dripping. Not an exact science for sure. I kind of want to move some. I want to try and motivate it over. I've got a silicone brush. It's a little challenging for sure. I'm not sure when I'm going to be done. I've got some things I'd like to cover though. And I'm thinking I might be able to get away with covering them with just a few dabs here and there. And make the silicone brush do what the scoop was doing. don't really care for that. Alright, I don't hate it. Not sure I love it yet, but I don't hate it. I'm really fancying trying some white, but I kind of love this whole area here. So I'll try and be gentle. I want some black. I want something in here, but I'm not sure what. I guess it can be white. Might as well. Might still put some black in. I'm really tempted by the black still. I want to fill that in, but I don't. Maybe that's too much. I don't know. I know if I want a skinny little end, I gotta use a different tool than the chisel tip. Alright, I don't know if I've gone overboard or if I haven't gone far enough, but getting very close. Hi, this is Priscilla. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you'd like to be super helpful, please join the membership. My art is for sale. I'm here to help. If you have questions, feel free to ask. I have 2 books on paint pouring. They're found in the Amazon link, and the Amazon link is found on the link tree in the description underneath the video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you come again. Bye for now. Priscilla out.